Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am back and I am making some videos because people asked me to make videos on how to play WoW with certain classes in PvP. So this time I thought that it would be a good idea if I did a rogue. Now I don't run combat, I run subtlety and assassination, so for this video I'm going to do assassination, even though I'll probably do a sub later. But for enchants and everything, for stats wise, it's mastery. Versatility is okay, but you're going to want to run mastery stats on everything, but and bleeding hollow on your weapons. But it looks like this druid wants to duel, but I'm going to let him know that I am currently trying to make a video on how to rogue. So I'm just going to decline button. But for enchants and everything, you're going to want mastery. Now for talent wise, I decided to run Night Stalker because while stealthed, you're going to move 20% faster and you're going to have damage increasers, which is a lot better than Subterfuge or Shadow Focus. They aren't exactly that good because in reality you're really only using a cheap shot, and then you're also going to be using Envenom. Now as for your next ones, you have Deadly Throw, Nerve, Strike, and Combat Readiness. Totally did that backwards. But I run Combat Readiness because you enter a state of heightened defensive awareness. Each successful weapon attack will deal 10% less damage, stacking 5 times. Now, if you're not being attacked, this really isn't much of a talent to use, but Combat Readiness and Elusiveness work so well together. For Elusiveness, your feint also reduces all damage you take by 30%. In reality, it's you basically have to spam the button. But if you get low in HP or anything, you can pop Evasion and Elusiveness and Combat Readiness, and it's really going to make things OP for defensive. I'm just going to ignore this person. I'm not worried about it. But Burst of Speed, it's going to increase your movement speed. I use it for if I'm flag carrying or anything. It works so well. Prey on the Weak. That's my 75 talent. I don't use Eternal Bleeding or Dirty Tricks. Prey on the Weak. Enemies disabled with your cheap shot and kidney shot gouge sap, it's going to increase damage. So your cheap shot lasts 4.5 seconds, and basically what that does is you're hoping you can get your burst out faster than that. For my 90, I decided to run with Mark for Death. It's a lot better than Anticipation. You can get some damage out of Anticipation, but Mark for Death really does help with the macro that I have set up. Shuriken Toss, that just doesn't feel like trolling the crap out of people. As for level 100s, I ran Death from Above because it is a very broken talent at the moment. You basically can slam through Paladin's shields, Warrior shields, Hunters, Deterients. Shadow Reflection is good, but it requires some form of skill. And then Venom Rush, that's basically just useless. As for Glyphs, I ran Disappearance. Reduces cooldown on Vanish by 60 seconds, but when Vanish duration ends, you have to activate Stealth again. So it's yay or nay kind of thing. My other talents I use are going to be Glyph of Cheap Shot, increases it by 0.5 seconds. That's going to allow me to burst harder, and I can still go as fast. I worship Prey on the Weak. It goes with it. Glyph of Energy increases my energy by 20, so instead of having 120, I now have 140 energy. It's going to come in handy. Glyph of Slowfall, I use it just so if I'm in Twin Peaks or something and I fall off the edge, I don't take massive damage. Blurred Speed, so I can run across water, and then Poison, so I can apply it faster. There's really no important ones for those. Now for macros, I do have a lot of macros. I have macros set for every single class, but this is the one that you're going to want for Assassination. It's the Rogue Mega Burst, is what I call it. You can call it whatever you want. But it's going to be Show Tooltip Vendetta, cast Mark for Death, cast Vendetta, and use 13 is going to be the trinket that I have circled right now. And then used Dranic Agility Potions. That's basically going to increase your agility so you can deal more damage faster. And that is really going to go down there with your Death from Above. Now, basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to kind of go around here and just kind of find someone I can test on. But what is really nice is, hi, well, this monk decided to duel me. I'm gonna whisper and ask if I can test real quick. But I think they went to an arena, so I wasn't able to test on him. But another thing is, you want to use preparation and vanish. Vanishing is twice preparation. You can only use once because of the cooldown. So, but really for what you use is it's going to be, you're going to be using your cheap shot, and then your rupture, macro, which is going to give you the 5 for death from above. That's why you need all the energy you need. And then basically after you use your death from above, you're going to vanish, envenom, preparation, vanish, envenom, and the target will be dead by then. So it looks like they said we can test, so we're going to test on them real quick. So I'm just going to get a little bit more mastery so I can do a little more, so my poisons do a little more damage. But as assassination, poisons are very good to use. But here we go. So just remember, it's a very simple rotation. And yeah, it's a little small, and like I missed there, but I hit them hard. I hit, I think, 130 some thousand, and by that time they're dead, and then they get a little heal at the end. But that is how you're going to want to run assassination over any other form they do. It's a very good burst, but after that it's really just kind of do what you can to stay alive. So until next time.